Hold on. We're live. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. All the gang's here and Chuck. Hi, Chuck.
Chuck's new. Welcome, Chuck. Good morning. Where are you coming from, Chuck?
Keith, it sucks you're down. 67's not bad on a combine at all, but I know you're close to passing it. I think this one. So yeah, let's keep it tight today, Keith.
Yes.
You got this. You do not have to pass it today.
No.
It could be tomorrow. It could be the next day. It could be next week.
Good morning, Dave.
Morning. Jordan, good morning.
The news came in positive or bullish, I'd like to say. There were news VWAP on there. I did like the longs going to bed last night, believe it or not. And I know Scott took a long on a paper trading account. So it would have been a tough stop at the London session. There was a bit of a low there that took out the previous lows. So unless you had a bigger stop, you would have got stopped, but I still like the longs. So we're currently in between previous day's value area low and previous day's point of control. And again, for everybody, I'm trading on ES. So if you're trading on MES, it might look a little bit different. Detroit. Nice. We got a guest hopefully coming on today that's from Detroit. So
not anymore.
Not anymore. He's in Costa Rica. He's a bit of a man of mystery. So, and with the time zones and everything, I could, he might have got like everything confused when he's coming on, but. Oh, Hillary makes me a medicine ball. Do you know what that is, Christine?
No.
If you go to Starbucks, you order a medicine ball. Oh.
No, what is that?
It's like it's a tea with honey and orange steamed orange juice in it.
Oh, nice.
Our guest is here. Let's bring him on.
Yeah.
Hey,
morning,
what's going on?
sir.
Morning,
How you
Nick.
doing?
Good morning, guys. What's going on?
Oh, it's so sunny there.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's summer here, but that's just a different type of weather. I can tell. It looks beautiful.
It's the rainy season here. Can you tell?
Yes.
It looks
Green.
fake. It's a green screen.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Doing all right.
Any
See
trades
anything good yet this morning?
Nope. I haven't taken anything. I don't trade pre-market, so I know you do, but I don't.
Yeah, I do sometimes.
I get up at 4:30 already just to get my stuff done before I get to the desk. So it's like market open for me 6:30 a.m. So I have no time for pre-market.
Yeah, it's 7:30 for me, but I don't sleep much, so.
Yeah, that's not a good thing either.
You know.
How was your
work with what you got?
How was your trading? Nothing?
What was that?
You haven't taken any trades yet, right?
No, not today.
Are you looking at anything or just your usual, just watching the VWAP?
Just watching candles, watching the VWAP, looking at the Bookmap. That's about it. I got no bias at all. Bookmap is pretty dead, really. There's not a whole heck of a lot. We got orders up at 63.10. Trump's making more announcements, like that may or may not make a difference at this point. Who knows?
He is talking right now, or just talking later today, or just
talking later today? There was already news this morning, something about interest rates and whatever other nonsense that guy's talking about.
Yeah. Welcome to the markets with Trump in power. So for everybody that doesn't, that's never met, obviously you guys have never met Nick, but Christina and I know Nick from the Black Shirt
Hello.
Club. Nick is a futures trader that trades with scale. So Nick is trading 54 accounts right now. And the strategy I'm using with my trade management, I'm taking it from Nick's playbook. So
So don't blame me if it fails.
exactly. Well, Austin messaged me this morning and said he took a trade with a tight stop and a tight.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
He made $100. So
nice.
All right. So
Yeah,
he's trading what, like 9 accounts now? So it's $900.
yeah. So I don't know. I think he only might be trading 3, but once he gets a payout on these 3, he's going to go to 9 and try something. That's
All right.
what he
So
was saying to me.
Yeah, that's still $300 more than he had when he woke up. So
100%. That's where I think a lot of us fail to look at it, right? And it's that whole concept that everybody talks about and you don't pay attention. You go to work and you make 150, 200 bucks in a day, but if you make that in 5 minutes, you're not happy with it.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. If
Right?
I make $300 in 5 minutes, I'm done for the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I think everyone's so like interested in the way that you trade, Nick, because it almost is like you've really been able to play the prop firms that edge really well by copying so many trades. And I know people know that that's how you should do it, but not many people that we talk to do that with such like amount of size.
It's a game.
Yes.
It really is. I'm trading personal accounts as well.
Yes.
And those are traded very differently. Yeah. Like I do limit orders on personal accounts. If I see a level that I like, that I want to buy into or short from, I'll put a limit order in. I won't do a market order. With prop accounts, occasionally I'll do a limit order, but most of the time, if it's in a trend, I keep it really simple. I'm not a great trader, so I have to keep it really simple. If it's over the VWAP, it bounces off the VWAP and it's in a trend, I'm long.
Yes.
If it's a strong trend, I'll put in more size. If I've got 10-point candles, I'm putting in a little bit more size, but I'm cutting my trades really, really quickly.
Yes.
I've had trades that last 10 to 15 seconds. I've had them, occasionally I'll hold a trade for 45 minutes, but that is a rare occurrence.
Right. So when you started Bookmap, just stop me if I'm like distracting you, but when you started Black Shirt Club, what were you going in for? Like, were you doing this process when you started Black Shirt Club? Or did you kind of
I was trading stocks. I was trading stocks and options when I started.
Yeah.
I looked into the Black Shirt Club for probably 3 months doing research on on Austin and the company and all of that, because I come across so many different like trading gurus and coaches, and 99% of them are full of shit.
Yes.
Excuse me. Sorry.
You're allowed. You're allowed to swear here.
They're garbage. Like I was looking at I'm not going to say any names, but I was looking at a bunch of them, and they're a bunch of con artists. And they're showing sim accounts that they're not making any real money on. And a sim account on a prop firm is fine, but when you're trading a paper account, going, oh look, I just made 40 grand in 20 minutes. You're full of crap.
Right. Yes.
And then the same people, they won't show a broker statement. It takes 5 minutes to get a broker statement.
Yeah.
You ask somebody to see a broker statement. I don't want their account numbers or anything like that, but I contacted a lot of people and said, hey, yeah, if this is what you do and you can actually trade like this, and I'm going to pay you to coach me a lot of money, I want to see a broker statement.
Yeah.
None of them would do it.
Wow.
And then if you do a little bit of research, go back, look at their YouTube nonsense. Half the time, these guys are getting caught trading paper sim accounts with huge size that would have got stopped out on a prop account as soon as it got into any pullback, and then they're claiming that it's a live account or a personal account.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
have the patience for that nonsense.
Yeah.
I agree. Not cool.
So
I
talk
think
us through. Sorry, go ahead, Randy.
No, I was just gonna say I think that's what I'm glad Nick gets to say, you know, you say stuff like that. And the more you say it out loud and the more people get to hear it on platforms like this, they start to understand that it's not, you know, everybody's got the secret sauce, and it's a lot of people in this industry just want your money. That's it.
There's no secret sauce.
No.
There's any strategy is gonna work if you play it right, if you manage it right, if you have your stop losses in the right place. You can use a 9 and a 21 EMA. You can use a 5 and a 15 EMA, and it's going to work if you know how to manage it.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, most of these people, they get online and they talk about, oh, my strategy is the only one that works, or this works the best out of any of them. And they'll take your money for coaching. And when it comes down to it, they don't teach you anything about how to apply that strategy, what your trade management's going to be like, where you should put your stop losses. When I first found Austin, I actually found him through Anthony Crudelli.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching a bunch of Anthony's stuff online. I checked out his website, and that guy's the real deal. There's no question about that. The guy traded live in the CME in Chicago, had a heart attack while on the floor or at his desk. Okay. But if you watch his stuff, he's not claiming to be right all the time.
Right.
Which is something I really do like. And then following Anthony Crudelli stuff, it brought me to to Austin's podcast.
Yep.
Started listening to the ones with Anthony on there, and then said, all right, I like this guy. Went through all of Austin's podcasts, and I like the fact that he was like, oh yeah, I blew this account. I
Mhm.
lost this much money on this. I lost 50 grand of my personal money, blah, 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 blah. So contacted Austin, did a little bit more research, talked to him for 2 or 3 times, and then signed up for the Black Shirt Club. Simply because he was showing his losses. There was no BS involved. It was, yeah, I'm not going to send you signals. This works for me. You follow along with it, learn the strategy, and that's it.
Great. So that's where you learned, like that's when you started trading VWAP on futures, or you were already trading the VWAP beforehand?
No, I've been trading futures for a grand total of 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy. I just took a short, guys, and I got stopped out on it.
Got it.
I thought we were going to get some continuation breaking below the previous day's value area low. And
Right.
I kind of got stuffed on NQ's overnight VWAP, where we still had room on ES to get down to that VWAP. So there's my first loss in these accounts.
There you go.
That's where the discretion comes in, Nick, when not to get into these trades, because this is, I think, the the side that people won't say is, but these scalping trades is they can turn on you that fast too, as fast as you can make money on them.
That's why I get out of them quickly.
So
I don't need to catch. I'm sorry, what?
No, I was gonna say interesting how I had an option in that candle to probably close it for half the loss, but I kind of held on to it. So, but I think I'm gonna have to do this multiple times before I build that mental repetition in my head to just get out of the trade.
I can hear Austin in the background. It's so funny. He's
Yeah,
talking
I was talking to him on the Discord this morning.
Nice. The rest.
Good old Austin.
How's everyone in the chat doing? Those are a little bit choppy.
Not sure. It's too early to tell.
Nick, what are you, I guess obviously, if you were looking at this, you don't like this just because the candles are so, they're printing, like the price action is so choppy. You're not liking the way
I'm
these
flat.
candles are printing?
I'm flat. I'm not doing anything until I get a relatively clear signal.
And what would be that? What's a clear signal to you?
Bounce off of VWAP.
Yeah.
I've actually got up the 9 and the 21 right now just for reference points. I don't generally trade off them, but I do use them for reference. So hits the 9, I'm getting a little bit curious about it. Hits the 21, I may go into it depending on what the trend is like. And then I'll just watch it until it gets to VWAP. And if it goes through it and is in a strong downtrend, I'll take the trade. I'll take a short.
Nice.
I see.
This is
Because even
boring
now,
as
if you
hell.
see it, if you see on the screen and you look at the trade I took, you know, if I would have got in sooner, I would have got my 3 points out of the trade, but I had waited until the next candle printed before I got in.
Gotcha.
And
So
so
I do know, like Austin and Evan always say to not get into a trade in the middle of a candle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one thing that I don't pay attention to.
Right. And
I
that
will get into it. I'll get into a trade if that candle's moving. I'll get into it in the middle of a candle and not think twice about it.
yeah, and I think that's where, yeah, again, but that's your discretion, right? You're watching, and I did this yesterday with my trading, and my first trade I took, I watched a candle print, and it basically pinned the previous day's value area low, and I was in a short, and so I immediately closed the trade for $100 profit, and immediately it came back up. As the way the candle printed and bounced off that level in Bookmap, no follow through on Bookmap with the short sell on the short side. I thought the buyers were stepping in to show some support, and that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So last time I was talking to you guys in your chat, Christine, you said you didn't know whether or not I was joking.
Oh yeah, about
when I said that I'm not a good trader and kind of a dumbass. I don't know what a value area high is.
I don't either.
I have no idea. Randy starts talking and all I hear is blah 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 blah.
Thanks.
I have those.
I'm
on
totally
my
kidding,
chart
Randy.
now
I
because
know.
Randy told me to put them on. So now I have the previous day value area high, previous day value area low, and they're just lines on my chart, and I don't know what they do or what I need them for. But Randy told me I need to have them, so they're on
I
my
didn't
chart.
say you need to have them. I just said that they're levels of interest. Don't blame me,
They're
guys.
there. I put them every morning.
So Randy, for the big dummies in your stream here, me included, value areas and points of control, are they similar to pivot points?
That, because now I get to be the big dummy. I don't even know what a pivot point is. So value area low to value area high and point of control is just where, 70% of the transactions took place in the New York trading session. And
from previous day?
Yeah, previous day. And the
Okay.
point of control is where the most volume occurred, where the most buyers and sellers agreed to exchange shares at that. So that's basically like market imbalance. And then outside of it to both sides is imbalance.
All right. So yeah, a pivot point.
Yeah. So there, you answered it.
Yeah. That's okay.
Yeah, I really like this because those orders at 62.85 came on before when I entered. Like I said, I should have waited for the next 3 candles to print and probably did something like this.
Well, opening range is set and it's below it heading towards VWAP right now.
Yeah. And now it's almost too late to get in this because VWAP is, sitting around that 2686 level, which those orders are down there, and let's see if we get a little bounce there.
Why would you get into this now anyway?
I wouldn't. I would have got into it.
Okay.
I would have got into it before, but now I can just, you're going to see continuation down to this level, to the VWAP, and then who knows what's going to happen there, right? You don't want to be stuck in it by then. If we enter now, it could literally come to our take profit and then just turn around and get bouncing and find some support.
Yeah, if it breaks through this VWAP, I'll probably go short.
Which VWAP are you looking at? Are you on MES?
ES.
Or no, you're on ES.
I'm looking at the same
VWAP
trade.
are you looking at?
I'm looking at ES.
No, but what VWAP are you looking at?
The automated from, oh shit. Okay, extra stupid today. This is midnight. I did not change it.
Because I'm like, I know it's coming back to the daily, but do you trade with the New York VWAP? Or are you
Generally New York.
okay? Got
Pre-market, pre-market. I actually set it to 2 a.m. or London session.
Okay.
So I took the short.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's NQ's below its opening range low.
Right.
ES has taken its overnight VWAP. Like we have full alignment of under both opening ranges under all the VWAPs.
Right. I think your entry, because I had your entry marked up, Randy, and mine didn't hit its stop. I didn't take it. I didn't take the trade, but I think just like your entry, if it was just like a point different, you would have been in that trade still.
Yeah. No.
Nice.
I'm only 5 micros, and this is my last shot at this. The way I'm treating these accounts is I'm trading full size into my first loss. My second loss, I have to size down by half.
Okay.
So worst case scenario, I'm going to be down 225 on the day, and then I'm done trading.
Right.
I'm trying to really work on mitigating the losses in these accounts and just keep so the green days stack up. And when I do have losing days, they're going to be less than my green days. So now this is just going to bounce around here for a few minutes. You look at it, you trade NQ a little bit too, Nick, don't you?
Nope.
I don't know why I thought you traded NQ sometimes.
No, I don't even look at NQ. I trade ES, and that's it.
Nice.
For prop accounts. I don't trade any futures on my personal accounts other than ES. But I do quite a bit of options trading.
Christine wants to get into options and that stuff. You guys probably have a great conversation.
Yeah. It took me a really long time to like even feel ready to start learning what options were, because in the beginning of trading, someone would try to explain options to me and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. But now I've been in trading long enough that I know that I could learn it because I learned trading. And I swing stocks on my personal account. So I feel like it might be a good idea for me to start learning the options side.
So Nick, when you're entering and you got your 3-point stop, are you looking at the previous, like your candle that's printing when you're entering and seeing if your 3-point stop's going to cover the wick if it turned around on you or something?
No, I'm just
You're
watching.
You're just entering, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, you never move your stop more than 3 points. Like you'll never move it to 4 or 5. You'll take your loss and that's it.
Yep.
Watch So Tasty trade vids. Nick Scott would like to know if you keep the oh my god, ETH, or you switch to regular trading hours.
Regular trading hours.
Okay. There you go, Scott.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get taken out of this trade. There you go. I'm done for the day. PDLL hit. See how the way I set it up though, but I'm still up 350 in these accounts on the week.
Nice.
So, I'm still up more than I've lost today, and I'm done trading for the day. And I think I'm gonna have to start to fathom being okay with this trade now going in my direction after
Right.
taking me up by a
Shorter
quarter tick.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
And this is something you must face from time to time, right, Nick? Like you get stopped out by a tick, and then it goes right in your direction.
yep. And I've learned to be okay with that. As long as I'm making more than I'm losing, I'm okay with it. My stop losses are really tight. I put my take profits way the hell up. Like if I'm taking $150, if I got $150 stop loss at $1,000 take profit, I don't normally let it go to that. Normally, I'm closing that trade out after I make a few points on it. But I have had on more than one occasion a wick up or a wick down that's hit $700, $800 in profit. I've moved up like 40 ticks in a minute and then just closed it out then. Where if I'd had my take profit on like a 1-to-3 ratio,
Yeah.
I would have made half of what I did just, from opening it up.
Yeah, so mine is roughly 1-to-4, but that's only because of I know Nick trades his accounts to trade his accounts. He doesn't give a shit about consistency or ESS. When those accounts qualify for a payout, he'll take a payout on them. I'm in a bit of a different boat where I want to take a payout on these 9 accounts as fast as I can, so then I can take that money and invest it into a whole bunch of challenge accounts and really try to scale. So I have my take profit set, basically 1-to-4, which puts me at max profit for the day. My max profit and my max daily loss combined will put me at an ESS score of 20%, which will keep me within the rules,
All
which
right.
will keep me, as soon as I qualify for a payout, I can take the payout.
Yeah, I do it a little bit differently. I don't care when my payout comes. I'll trade these top 1 accounts for 6 months before I get a payout. My consistency is horrible on those.
But eventually, if you get the balance high enough, you qualify for a payout, even if your consistency is 100%, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trading 41 other accounts. So those 9, I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
Eventually I'll take a payout. When it happens, it happens. I'm not greedy. And I'm not in a rush.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that's my biggest work on right now is not being in a rush. And not like the 2 trades I took, like I can tell you I raced into it or I didn't race into it. But look, you're still flat. Christine's still flat. Most of the chat's still flat.
I'm sorry, I'm in a short.
Oh.
Nice.
I took a short at 62.87.
Oh, nice. So you got lots of room here.
Yeah, I moved my my stop loss to 62.86, and I'm just holding it there right now.
Nice work. Damn you, Nick. Gotta show me up on stream. That's it. Nick's taking over the stream, guys. I quit.
Oh man, I don't know how you do it.
We don't know how we do it either. We ask ourselves that all the time. Like, Christine,
Yeah.
I have no idea. We did do it.
So what made you take that price there?
I had a good feeling in my nether, yeah.
Got it.
No, it was it dropped below VWAP. There's a strong trend going down. Took it mid candle as it was dropping. Next candle was still all red. We got a little bit of a wick up toward VWAP again, but it's again dropping. So I'm just staying in it until it either comes back up and stops me out, or I feel like I've had enough.
Got it.
So you got in at 87?
87.
So right here. So that, oh yeah, your stops where?
I just moved it to 62.83.
Yeah, nice work.
It's my first trade of the day.
Are you looking at that level of 62.80 on Bookmap?
I was. There's orders at 62.80 and none of them are algos. So that's a bonus. I believe the ones up at 62.89, 62.90, there's algos in there somewhere.
And what
Yeah.
makes you think that?
The white line going through the bar
I
indicates
see.
whether or not you see them.
Yeah. So when you see that, you consider that an algo when you see a big order like that?
It's an algo or an institutional order. It is one person that's controlling that many of the orders up there.
Yeah.
So a lot of the time they'll put in orders way up, and I got stopped out.
Nice.
All right. So 62.87, 62.85. All right.
I got stopped out on the candle that you entered. How ironic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That is.
I'm sorry. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the white line in the book map. That's all one person. And you've heard Austin and Evan talk about spoof orders.
Yeah.
So you want to raise the price on something, put 100 orders in at a price above what what the current price is. Price is going to go up. It generally moves towards liquidity. If there's a bunch of volume up there, that's where the price is going to go. But as soon as the price goes up 2 points, you'll start noticing that the number on the algos or the institutional order starts to go down.
And that just
it was 100. It was 125. Now it's 123. We got.
I see. Interesting. Yeah, I know. I pay attention to the COB quite a bit now, but I pay attention to it when we get to that level and see if whoever's putting the orders on can put the orders on faster than they can be taken. And then you look for price to bounce, or if it's the other way around, price to reject. But if you can see my screen, guys, this is how Nick's patience and how he's watching it and how he entered the trade versus how I entered the trade. So here I am. I'm the first short position, and this is Nick's. I entered on this momentum down, catching the rest of it. Nick waited for this to hash out, play around here, and Nick stayed in the trade. I basically got stopped out on Nick's entry. I got stopped out at 87.75. Nick entered at 87. So you basically took my orders, probably. Bastard.
Somebody had to do it.
And now are you still looking this for another entry on another leg down? Because now we're bouncing off that, rejecting off that overnight VWAP. We're making
I don't even have the overnight VWAP up on my chart.
Less is more for you then, right?
I'm sorry, what's that? Oh, less is more. Yes. Like I said, I ain't that bright. I keep it as simple as possible.
Nice work, Jordan. Jordan caught some NQ shorts for 20 points.
It's great.
So, Nick, did you end up taking 3 points on that trade?
I did.
Right on. Good work. Nice.
3 points, 1 mini.
4,000 accounts.
4,000.
No, today I'm only trading 35 accounts.
So, trying to do the math. 4,500.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
I don't want to know.
Okay. I won't tell
What's
you.
your trade copier you're using, Nick?
Right now I'm using Replicanto. I actually have a call with Mike Christensen on Friday to set up Trader's Post account.
Okay, I've heard about that.
I'm gonna try that out. I'm actually gonna put like 75 accounts on there.
Oh wow.
And I'm gonna copy trade those in baskets. And then get back with them after a week or two to let them know how it's going and basically give them my opinion on it for whatever that's worth.
Well, you'll have to let us know how it goes.
Oh, I will.
So what are these baskets?
So depending on the price action, the volume, overnight session, I'll either trade every one of my accounts,
Yeah.
or I'll trade 10 of them, 20
Okay.
of them, 30 of them, 40 of them, whatever I feel like I'm willing to risk that day based on price action and the amount of volume in the market. Today, price action's not all that great.
Right.
So
You'll
So
trade
yeah.
them based on that.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like
well, yeah, I
hedging.
don't want to.
Yeah.
It took me a long time to build up to the number of accounts that I'm at.
Right.
I don't want to blow them all in a day. And don't get me wrong, I blow accounts every single week.
Hmm.
I'm not keeping these accounts long term. I'm
Okay.
getting paid from them. I'll bring some of those accounts down to the close to the minimum drawdown. I mean, last week I blew 15 account, or I'm sorry, yeah, 2 weeks ago I blew 15 accounts, bought another 15. They weren't instant funded; they were test accounts.
Yeah.
Passed 9 of them, blew 5 of them.
Okay.
Still trading those 9. I think I requested a payout on Monday. Today is Wednesday, right? Yeah. So I
Yeah.
requested a payout on Monday from all 9 of them.
Okay.
As long as I'm getting paid more than I'm putting into
Yes.
my prop accounts, I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
As long as that number in my bank account at the end of the month is green, I'm good. If that turns red, I'm doing something wrong and I have to reevaluate how I'm trading.
Right.
Makes sense.
Well, it's the cool thing is that you really highlight the growth using prop accounts, and anyone that no one is saying go trade your strategy. No one's saying everyone try 3-point stops. It's going to make you all this money. But what I think the key thing is if you have a profitable strategy and you want to scale within prop accounts, this is a very valid way to do it. Trade one account, copy the rest, trade what you normally trade, put your normal risk settings in there, stop caring about I know Randy's caring about the ratio that you have to hit or the consistency, but just trade, but with scale. And therefore, you can really change your position, your monetary position.
Yeah, and as far as strategy is concerned, Randy's a better trader than I am. I'll admit that all day, every day.
Now.
Come on, Randy. How long have we been talking now?
No.
You read the market way better than I do.
Yeah, I just can't control my emotions, right? That's
the problem.
That's half the battle.
I don't give a shit if I lose money today.
That's nice.
If I lose money today, I know I'm going to make some tomorrow or the next day or whatever, but my losses are kept low. You guys see my DRCs. My losses are low. My profits are high.
Mm-hmm.
That's as long as it stays that way, I don't care. If I lose for a day or on a trade or for a week, it's going to happen. As long as at the end of the month, I'm still green, I'm happy.
Yeah.
And I also don't look at what I'm making until I'm done trading. So
yeah, actually, that's one thing I have taken that I really like. And for some reason, hearing it, well, not from you directly, but from Randy, hearing it from you, it's made the most sense to me is changing my chart into showing points instead of the dollar amount.
Yeah.
It's never clicked to me that well as it has now. And I've tried to change it before and just I didn't like it. I always needed to see the dollar amount. And now I'm just looking at the points, and I've I've streamer moded my top 1 futures account. So I can't see, I can see the trades at the bottom, but I can't see the overall numbers at the top. And I'm only looking at points, which is
what is that under?
great. Pardon?
What is that under that setting?
Okay, so go to your settings. No, go to settings on like over to the left. And then it is under charts and data, maybe.
Yeah, right here.
Dollar ticks. I do.
Do you do points or ticks, Nick? Do you do points or ticks?
Ticks.
But then you have to I do points because then I don't have to math it. Well,
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
12,
really.
12 ticks, 3 points.
Pardon?
Yeah, 12 ticks is 3 points.
Yes, exactly. So now whatever you know is what you know. So now you can switch it. And then when you get into a position, it won't show the dollar amount anymore. And then if you streamer mode up top, you won't be able to see it either.
That
but I don't know if
is.
that matters.
Where is that again?
Under
It's
privacy.
in the settings on the. Oh, Christine's got it. Never mind.
Christine's got it all.
Got it all.
That is one smart dame. I know. I'm an idiot.
You're not looking at P&L is big too, right, Jordan? Yeah. But I came from stock, so I was so used to prices and dollars. And then when I started trading futures, I mean, that's just what made sense to me. So it's taken a long time to be able to try to get out of that.
That's just what works for me.
Yeah.
If I see those numbers, I get nervous. I had one actually, it was my best day ever back in like April or something. And I wasn't paying attention to how much I was up, but I knew I was up quite a bit. And when I actually looked at the P&L, I couldn't do my DRC for about a half an hour because my hands were shaking.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. And I went into the Discord, talked to Evan about it, and it was the day that Austin told me he was going to drive to Detroit and punch me in the dick.
Because you made too much money?
When he asked everybody to post their P&L, I just put 85K.
Yes.
And he literally, he looks at it, he goes, 80. F you, there's no way. If you made 85K today, I'm driving to Detroit and punching you in the dick. And
I remember that day.
when I sent him my TradeZella report, he and Evan were going over it and just laughing about it. But I didn't know how much I was up. When I looked at it, I about lost it and my hands were shaking. I had never made that much money in a day in my life.
Wow.
I'd never made that much money in a month in my life.
Yeah.
So.
And you can really imagine if you had have taken that emotional reaction during the trade, you would not have made 85 grand that day.
Nope.
You would have gotten out at
2,000.
Yeah.
I would have made $2,000 that day, and I would have been very, very happy with it.
Yeah.
But because I wasn't looking at the P&L, I just kept taking the trades that I thought were good, and I knew I was up for the day.
Yeah.
I had no idea how much I was up for the day.
Wow.
Well, yesterday you had a good day too, no?
Yeah, I don't know what I did yesterday though.
You caught that one long pre-market, then you took a short, and then you took another long into the New York.
Yeah,
Open.
You were busting my chops about it on the Discord this morning, right?
Well, I was giving you credit because me and Austin were going over my trades yesterday, and I said to Austin, we were talking about this trade management style, and I said, I guarantee you, Nick took this short off of. I had a news Vwap on along with New York Vwap, and price rejected it beautifully. And lo and behold, that's where you got short.
Yeah, I get lucky every once in a while.
Yeah, yes, you do. And I'm unlucky today, so.
It's only a day.
Oh, I know. I'm just happy that I have this personal loss limit set. If not, I would be getting myself into another trade. I would be looking to force something. One thing I've really realized is I spend a lot of time revenge trading. So when I think I'm tilting, I'm actually revenge trading turning into tilt. It's a form of tilt, but it's really revenge trading because Now I've lost my trailing drawdown. Now I'm down on the day. I want to get that back. I want to get my trailing drawdown back. I want it all. And I end up just doing silly things. And so now I have automation in place to keep me away from doing those silly things. And here I am locked out of the account.
My question is, though, do you think 2 trades is enough with such a scalping strategy? Because having 3 points of drawdown is a very, like, that's a scalping strategy. And generally, when you have scalping strategies, to have a 2 trade maximum is kind of really tight parameters.
So it's tight. Do you so 3 points on a mini? That's what, $150, right? So is $150 enough for you?
Who's that? Who are you asking? I'm asking
anyone. If you're making okay, so if you work a day job, say you're making $25 an hour, you're making a couple hundred, $400 a day, whatever. If you're making $1,000 a week, it's 52 grand at the end of the year. Now, if you spend 5 minutes trading and you make $150, is that enough for you? Probably not. You're not going to live on it.
No.
If you're trading 5 accounts and you make $150, is that enough for you?
Oh, for sure.
If you're trading 20 accounts and you make $100, is that enough for you? If you're trading 40 accounts and you make $50, still two grand a day.
Yeah.
If you can't live on 2 grand a day, you need to make better choices.
Yeah. I'm budgeting right now. I can live on 2 grand a day. I can tell you that.
Christine spends $1,500 getting her nails done, Nick. $1,500 getting her nails done.
50
nails.
$50. 50.
So of course that's too tight of a trade for her.
So that's
okay. But what I'm talking about is when you are scalping and having a short stop, let's say you don't get the best entry and you get stopped out and you want to try it again and you get stopped out. Like, how many trades a day do you take, Nick?
I'll take anywhere from 1 to 100.
Okay.
How many losing trades?
3.
3 losers and you're done?
That's it. One day last month, I took 149 trades in a day.
Wow. And they were all, what, two losers and the rest of them were winners?
I had 3 losers, and that's when I stopped. My 149th trade was a loser.
So that's your hard and fast rule is
3 trades. If I lose 3 trades, I'm done for the day.
Okay. Which I think makes sense for the type of stops you have, for the type of strategy you have. You're not holding in for big moves. You're going for short. And if you are just on fire with it, you're just going to keep going. But you've basically set yourself up that you can take unlimited winning trades, but you're only 3 losers. So you're always, like you said, you're always going to be making more money than you're losing.
Exactly. Not always. Sometimes I'll take 3 losers and no winners, and I'm done for the day.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, last week, I think I had, or a couple of weeks ago, I had a day I lost 23 grand in an hour.
Yeah.
It's going to happen.
Morning, Ack.
And of course, I don't have my P&L up, so I didn't know how much I was down. And when I did pull it up, it made me feel a little bit bad.
Yeah.
But
so now that you took that win in those accounts, do you switch to a different basket, or are you still trading that? Going to trade that same
basket today?
And are you looking for something now if we reject here off of the New York or get above it?
Yep.
Both.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm doing too. I haven't taken a trade, but if it comes back and rejects, then I like that. And if it breaks above and then retests, I don't know if you wait for that, but that's probably smart for me to do. Then
Yeah, I'm not doing anything right here. It's a strong downtrend. We got
Right.
one relatively no, it's not even a big candle. It's 3-point green candle right now. I'm not in a rush.
What
It's
what time frame chart are you trading on?
okay, so I look at the 15 to see make sure that the trend is really strong.
Yes.
I will enter on a 5-minute, and I don't care if it's a candle close or if it's mid candle, and
Yes.
then I switch to I'm sorry, what?
I just said yes, sorry.
No. And then I'll switch to a 2-minute.
Okay, so that's a big difference than what Randy and I are trading. And why, like us waiting for, it's easier to enter mid candle on a 5-minute candle. 100%.
So I'm glad that came up because that's something I actually wanted to talk about is I noticed your markup yesterday was on a 5-minute chart, Nick.
Mm-hmm.
And so again, sorry, I was just trying to read the comments here and comment back to everybody. You enter on a 5-minute chart or enter on a 1-minute?
I'll enter on a 5.
Yeah.
On the 5-minute chart, and then I switch it to the 2-minute chart just to watch the price action. As soon as that gets to a point where I think it's going to go against me, or if I'm in profit by 3 points or more, then I'll decide whether or not I'm going to close it out. Or I get stopped out.
So yeah, I'm gonna pull up your trade again to see what it looked like on a 5-minute.
Yes.
Yeah, like look at that. So last 5-minute candle rejected off of the New York VWAP. Next candle opened. And you got in basically there on the next move down. That looks so much different than my entry on.
Yes. But
So
look
you
at
enter on the 5-minute, manage on the 2-minute.
Yes.
Look at your entry on a 5-minute right now. Like look at your trade.
That didn't even show up. Because it was like I was in the trade for 4 minutes. But here, let's just do this. So I entered there. So let's look at that on the 5-minute. Yeah, look, I entered at the bottom of the candle.
Mm-hmm. And like, are you ever discretionary with? No, because you would have been in that. Oh no, you would have gone. It would have gone. Are you ever discretionary with the 3 points? Like if it's so close to the top of a wick, like of the candle before? I think Randy already asked this. You're always 3 points no matter what.
3 points for a stop loss? Yes. For a take profit, like I said, my take profit's up at, I know it equals out to $1,000 per mini, but I manage it manually. Gotcha. Yes. That's just in case we end up with one of Randy B's boner candles.
Yeah.
Well, that's why, because even my first trade, Nick, on Monday morning using this style of trade management took me to my 4-to-1 take profit.
Sorry.
So when I was talking to Nick about this before, I'm like, if you set your bracket, if I set my bracket at 150 stop loss, 150 take profit, I'm like, do you manage both? And he's like, I set my take profit so I don't see it. So I just got to move my stop. And then you're just managing the stop versus trying to manage the two orders on the screen.
Scott is curious, Nick, if you'd go long here on the 5-minute.
Not yet.
You would?
Nah, I said not yet.
Not yet. So you'd wait till it breaks through the VWAP.
Yep. We're under VWAP. So like I said, I'm super simple. It's under VWAP. I'm bearish. If it's over VWAP, I'm bullish.
So right now you're looking for a short?
I'm not looking for, honestly, I'm not looking for anything. I'm just watching what these candles are doing.
Got it.
It's been in a downtrend. We've had 2 bullish candles after 940.
Mm-hmm.
This 5-minute candle has got a little wick up, but it's turning red now. I have no bias. at all.
Okay.
This is
I-
just
Read and react. I have the 5-minute
this is
chart
just
open on my screen.
waiting for something to happen.
Got it.
Yeah, I've been trying to, been really thinking about getting away from the 1-minute chart to a 2-minute chart just to remove some of the noise of a 1-minute chart. But yeah, I'm interested to. I'm gonna have to play around with this a little bit because how much different does that look than looking at this exact?
If you would have went long, well, for scalping, if you would have went long there, you're gonna have to hold this trade for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably want to see a candle body push up through the New York VWAP with some bullish momentum to take this long.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Right, Nick? Yeah.
Yep. If it breaks through VWAP and it's a strong candle, then I'm going to look for longs. As of right now, it's still below VWAP, so I got no reason to buy anything.
NQ's consolidating right at its New York VWAP too, so.
Flats is flat right now, Jose.
That's how we call them flats. It looks like Will took a little bit of a loss being on the wrong side, so he's down 275. But you know what, Will? That's a manageable loss.
Yeah, that
And
happened.
then I think Scott's up, Dave's up, Jordan's up, Chirag's up. Wow, how different does that look on a 5-minute chart? I believe Austin is in a short right now. He's been in it for quite some time.
Yeah, I don't know how Austin and Evan do it. Those guys will hold trades for 45 minutes, an hour, and I'd be having a heart stroke by the end of that. I like making a little bit of money multiple times a day with as little stress as possible, with as simple a strategy as possible.
No, it makes sense. Again, we're playing a game with these prop firms, right? So nice work, Keith. Keith cut a little short there too, 21.5 points in NQ.
Nice.
That's a win.
Or did I read that wrong? It was 2.5 points off the New York VWAP. Everybody's getting into the scalping mentality.
I'm sorry.
We're all scalpers
Do
now.
not do what I do. See, I have lost so many accounts. I have messed up. I make at least 3 mistakes a day.
That's
Only
where
three?
only 3?
I mean, that's my minimum. Once I reach that quota, there's a 50% chance I'll be right about something.
Yeah, there you go.
Nice work, Scott. That's how it should be. Don't force anything. Yeah, hopefully Nick will pop in every now and then if we can convince him to come hang with us. So,
I mean, I got a face for radio, but
you're you and I both have a face for radio, and I seem to do well. So that's not an excuse, Nick. Not acceptable.
You're a good-looking guy. Come on.
Christine, we're planning a trip to Costa Rica if you want to come join us. We're going to go visit Nick and his family.
I'm in. I'll be halfway there.
We're going to go in the fall, I think. So once school's back in and everything's not so bloody expensive.
Yeah. It's nice to do the traveling when all the kids are in school.
Feel free to send a plane down, Nick, whenever you want to. Then I'll come tomorrow. So you can stop in Toronto and pick up Christine and then pick me up, and then we'll fly down.
Yeah, we're good.
It's funny you mentioned that. I was looking at private jets a couple of weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
They're not as expensive as I thought they were going to be.
They're not bad? Like to rent?
No. Yeah. I mean, I'm not buying one ever, but for me to fly my whole family, first class is actually more than getting a private jet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's wild.
Why wouldn't you? Because you miss Like, even if you go first class, you still have to go through the regular airport. When you go private, you're like on a whole new little,
Do
not that I
nothing.
know, but like a whole little airport on your own. It's like you can bypass all the lines and all that stuff.
And you're not paying per person. You're not paying extra for luggage. You can bring whatever you want to within reason onto the plane. So liquor.
Yeah.
A lot of that.
Yeah.
Well, so they don't offer the liquor. You got to bring your own.
It depends on the flight.
Interesting. Yeah. No, I got a friend of a friend who, he takes gold mining companies public, but let's just say he's got a lot of money and he flies private jets everywhere. And my buddy went twice with them to Vegas, and it was just like he said, it was just crazy. And I think it was like 14 of them on the plane, and it cost him 40 grand. But this was like decked out to the nines, like
wow.
4 or 5 stewardess. These guys were having a poker tournament on the way to Vegas. Like he said, it was just crazy. So I was like, and then I realized that there's all these apps because there's all these private jets that are just sitting, and if they can fit you into the schedule going from one airport to the next airport, it costs a lot of money still, but it costs $4,000 or $5,000 a person to fly first class nowadays on an international flight.
So if you've got a group of 10 people, it's worth it.
No, that's exactly. That's more or less what this guy paid for it himself because he had a ton of money.
Yeah.
Well, my buddy that went with them came back to me and said, "Hey, man, if we're going down for a stag, or we should look into it and get a group of guys and see if we can minimize the cost. And it's probably cheaper than here we go."
All right, now I'm starting to look at some longs.
Okay, because that was a big move.
That was a big candle up.
What kind of candle was that, Christine?
It's a big move.
I'm just kidding. You're gonna get me canceled.
So Bookmap's getting dark underneath us. We still have those orders sitting up at 6,300. 62.90.75 has got a lot of orders sitting there. 62.91 has a lot of orders that just came on. And it is pretty dark underneath us. So now I'm going to start looking a little bit for longs.
Okay.
Are you looking at the CBD much, Nick?
No. Less is, for me, less is more.
So you're just looking basically on the orders on the book, where what's sitting, if there's an algo involved, and really that's it.
Yep. I'm looking at the orders on the book, the VWAP. So for today, I took the EMAs off completely. So I've got VWAP, and that's it.
Keith got my joke, Christine, even though you didn't.
Oh, she got it. She just didn't want to comment on it. You sick idiot.
Can't use that kind of language on stream, Nick. Come on now. Be nice.
Sick or idiot?
Both. I am sick right now, so.
No, there you go.
You nailed that one.
Sorry, that always happens. If you close, it's going to shoot to the moon. That's just the law of trading.
I just really can't get over the 5 to 1 minute, the noise.
Oh, yeah. Even going to the 2 minute is better than the 1 minute. Like but it's hard. It's hard to merge out of the 1 minute after you're a 1 minute junkie.
I only know the 1 minute. That's all I've ever known, and I only looked at the 15 minute after Dallas when Evan talked about that.
Yeah.
Does it work for you?
1 minute?
Yeah.
It does, but again, I was trading much bigger moves before too, right? So now it's a little different. The thing is, Nick and I have to be, I'm a stubborn guy, and I have to be open that even though for 18 months I tried something, I got to be open to adapting to things differently. This might not work for my personality style. I might do this and blow accounts and go on tilt and be like, I need to hold my trades longer. But I'm not going to know until I do it. And this time around, what I did for the last 2 weeks, and Christine and everybody on stream got to witness it, I flip-flopped one day from my old trade management style to my new to this new trade, and I just flip-flop back and forth. There was no consistency, and I just blew accounts.
Yeah, it won't work.
Right? So I set these 9 accounts. I set a goal. I set my risk parameters. I'm going to follow through with it this time. I'm not going to switch. So I'm going to see how it goes. And you know what? Honestly, the way I traded Monday and Tuesday and the way I'm still going to be up. I'm still at $400 in the accounts. And I was up 600 yesterday. So you know what I mean? I'm still up 2/3 of what I made this week. And I took a full PDLL today.
So you bitching or bragging?
Bragging, buddy, bragging.
Very good.
Because it's like this is where you're just gonna see it in the long term, right? Like it's like you said, you look at your bank account at the end of the month. Is it green? Okay, it's green. I don't give a shit if I blew 10 accounts or if I traded 100 accounts or whatever happened. My bank account's green.
Yeah, I keep getting the comments about, oh, you know, you make, you know, you're trading this many accounts and your P&L was this and that and the other thing. And I try and say this to people, but I think they close their ears off when I say it. You have no idea how many accounts I blow in a month.
I can believe it. I can you hear some things like there's people out there. I seen one guy that's really well copy trading and trading props, and he puts in one of his best months. I think he was down 20,000 before he was up 40, and then he went on to have his best month. So he was $20,000 into prop accounts blown, and then turned that around into 40, and then I think I finished at like 60 or 70 grand for the month.
I think this year I've spent $42,000 in prop accounts.
Yeah. And I think that
right there. Yeah, it's 42,000 in prop accounts.
That puts it into perspective for everybody listening and watching.
Yes.
You know, to have these big days and to stay consistent, you got to remember on the backside of that, Nick's heavily investing in himself, right? And you're putting your money where your mouth is. You're not taking one account and shooting for, you know, $100,000 in payouts. You're scaling this. And that's Nick's size. That's Nick spent $42,000 on prop account. That's his position. And he's took his position and doubled, tripled, quadrupled it, whatever it is. But that's his position where you know what I mean? It's a different ballgame, but you have to look at it that way. That was your initial end. You know what I mean? Like your size that you put in was 42 grand, and that's the size you're trading with.
Yeah, I'm not doing this for a hobby. This is how I pay my bills, and I'm going to do that in any way, shape, or form I can.
Yeah.
If I have to put $42,000 into prop firms over the course of 7 months to pull out what I pull out, I'm going to.
Yeah.
And for everybody here today, like, you know, we joke around about private jets and Nick is in Costa Rica and all these things, but I've talked to Nick many a times. We had many conversations, and Nick is just a humble guy from Detroit. He's not no millionaire just dropping money and blowing.
Oh no,
doing the shit. Nick built this himself from the ground up. Like,
you know what? I make, in all honesty, I make more money now than I did. Hi, honey. So daughter's yelling at me from the balcony. I make more money now than I did working in laboratories and hospitals using both my master's degrees.
Wow.
So, but like I said, I'm not the best trader. I'm good at scaling. I'm good at doing simple math, and $50 a day is what I want to make per account. $50. That's it. If I can make $50 a day, I can live on that. I can travel. My bills are paid. My kids are taken care of. That is it. End of story. I don't need to make anything more than that.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good to hear.
People keep talking about, oh, I'm going to be a millionaire. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And it may happen. And if that's your goal, I hope it does happen. I'm proud of you. Live your life however you want to. I want to be able to pay my bills, take care of the family, be able to travel, have a car that takes me from point A to point B without farting out on me, and occasionally do something nice for myself.
Yeah.
That's rich people shit. If I want to take a bike ride at noon on a sunny day, and I have the ability to do that where I'm not working a 9-to-5 shit job that I hate, that's, for me, that's rich people shit. I'm not going deep sea fishing for marlin or driving a Lambo or any of that bullshit.
Sounds like you're taking jabs at someone there.
What's that?
I said it sounds like you're taking jabs at someone there. I'm just bugging you about the deep sea
No,
fishing
no.
and Lambos.
I'd go deep sea fishing.
Why, you know somebody who does that?
Yeah, I know somebody that does that and yells while they're doing it. So
Really?
yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
know.
I think it'd be fun to go DC fishing, but
I forget that Nick doesn't have social media. So here I am. I'm talking about Patrick Wieland.
Yes.
So right now he's living in Hawaii, deep sea fishing and trading in the morning, and then he just got his Lambo that he just finished getting built. In the last
no shit.
So I thought you're talking about Patrick Wieland, but I forget you don't have social media, so you wouldn't even know that.
Nope. No, but I mean, if that's the life that he's living, and that's what he likes, awesome. I'm not into cars. I'm not buying a Lambo. I am into motorcycles, though. I will buy a new motorcycle happily.
Keith. Randy, do you have a TradeZella code?
Yes, it's in the YouTube. In the YouTube thing, but I think you're gonna want to use Austin's. This is 20% off. Mine is no discount.
Right. Yeah.
They don't give you a discount just yet.
To get a TradeZella code, you have to basically sell it to someone.
Yeah, I have to sell one person
no discount, and then you can get a code. So I would love to have a code for TradeZella because it's like something that I could actually recommend. But no. But yeah,
I gotta step away for a minute, enjoy some scenery.
Okay. Yeah. Look in Costa Rica. Let's just stare at the background.
I know. It looks beautiful, right?
Not as like, I don't know. I thought
he sent me a bunch of pictures, Christine. You got to see them. Like they have a waterfall. Jungle? That one tree looks weird. It looks like a pine tree.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. It looks kind of like, other than it could look like Florida.
He's up in the jungle. I'm pretty sure he's up in the jungle right now. So
cool. Very nice.
This price action is gross.
Yeah, I tried a couple trades while you guys were chatting, and neither one of them worked out. So,
what were you trying? The same thing, the 3 points?
Yes. Yeah.
So everybody in the chat is green today, except Christine, and Will.
Huh? Nick is living the dream. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like the biggest battle, guys, is our mindset and wrapping our heads around just being okay with taking what we can from the market. It's so easy to get caught up in. Austin's in a short position right now. He's been in it for, probably an hour. And he's $150 in drawdown. Like, I just couldn't do that. If you really think about it now, trying this other like trade management, he's been in it for an hour and he's in drawdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just bouncing around in his drawdown. And
I think half the battle is trying to figure out what strategy works for your
personality type,
your personality. And like, I've been pretty open about it. That's where I'm struggling, is trying to find one that I like, that can set me up the best mentally. So that if I have down days, I'm not like beating myself up. I'm just like, oh, it's part of the plan. Like there's all these things that have to line up, and not all strategies are for everyone. Like it sounds like Nick's found something that works really well for him, not only monetary wise, but mental wise. You know, his stops are small. So if he's losing, it's going to be a lot smaller than his normal win. So like you really have to take those things into account to try to figure out what is going to work for you the best. But unfortunately, you have to spend consistency doing one thing to figure that out. And that's my struggle, is I always like, I don't spend enough time not necessarily on one strategy, but managing it one way to really get an idea for it. Right, Randy?
100%. 100%. You couldn't have said it better, Christine. That's why she's here, and you guys get my pretty face and Christine's wisdom and knowledge. Even though Christine's older than me.
No, I'm not. You take that back.
I'm just kidding.
That's fighting words.
Nick,
Lily,
why don't you come down to LA for the event in October? Where are you going to be?
Why am I going to LA?
I know.
LA.
Just come hang out. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. It's going to be Christine's birthday that week too. So it's Christine's birthday week in LA.
Yeah.
All right, I'll bring a motorcycle. We're doing birthday wheelies.
There you go.
In LA, no thanks.
Come on.
Yeah, well, it's tough sometimes. Definitely flip-flopping, especially when you don't have confidence in a certain strategy, or not even confidence, but like enjoyment. You want to almost enjoy your general day. And I do think you can like certain strategies versus other strategies. That does make a difference. Yeah, don't get yourself mommed, Randy. I know he's not even here to get mommed today. Nina, how was your trading day? Oh no, now we're supposed to hold out the conversation. You're flat. Good job. When Randy's not here, I'm like, I don't know what to talk about.
So what do you do besides trade?
This is it.
You a mom?
Yeah, I'm a mom.
Okay, so you do that.
But
How
my
old are your
kids go to
kids?
school. They are 4 and 6.
My condolences.
Thank you. They go to camp, and when we are in Mexico part-time of the year, about 8 months out of the year, and they go to school there as well. So, and then I've been trying my hand at trading for the last almost coming up to 3 years.
All right.
Still working my way, trying to make some money.
You're obviously still doing it, so you can't be that bad.
Yeah, well, I just have a no. Well, although some days I want to quit, apparently my mind won't do it. So I guess I'm here till the end. Dave said, Nick, is that background a green screen? So nice. Nope, it's Costa Rica, baby.
No green screen.
Randy, can we hear you? Or oh yeah, you can talk.
Yeah. When do you guys go to the next place, Nick? How long is it this place for?
In 2 hours.
Oh, you guys. Today you're moving to the next spot.
Yep, hitting the Caribbean coast.
You get the green water on the Caribbean side, like the Caribbean water.
I don't know. Never been there.
Nice, interesting there, because I've been to Panama and we're on the Pacific side, and it looks like here.
And are you staying in Costa Rica for the 5 or 6 months, the whole time?
I'm going to be in Nicaragua for a little bit.
Oh, that's nice.
How's any trades in the Black Shirt Club?
I don't know. I can't pay attention to more than 2 things at a time. My brain doesn't.
That's a man
handle
thing.
it.
Don't beat yourself up for it.
No one's posted any trades. Just poor Grin having a tough time. So,
yeah.
What's going on with Grin?
I guess he was out late. His wife kept him out late, and he tilted this morning and blew a bunch of accounts. And
so, I have only one thing to say about that.
You don't. We probably the same thing Christina and I said.
If you wake up in the morning and you feel like garbage,
Don't
you
trade.
didn't get enough sleep, you had a shitty breakfast, you're fighting with your spouse, your kids are being assholes, don't trade that day.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Just an opinion, but I can prove it with an Etch-a-Sketch and a crayon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, Keith. That is Austin says that all the time. Christine is
Van
a
life
van
hippie.
life hippie.
I went on one van trip, like legit. I own a van, but my husband made me buy it. We went on one van life trip, and that's it. The time that we spent longer in a motorized home vehicle, which was a 40-foot RV, the thing had a dishwasher. Like, I'm not a hippie. I'm not a van life hippie. I can tell you that for sure.
How long did you spend in an RV?
Almost 6 months.
Yeah, go smoke some more reefer, you dirty hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
6
It
months
had
in
a
an RV.
dishwasher. There was a king bed, dishwasher, bunk beds for my kids. It wasn't.
I'm just busting your chops. I had that plan.
Did you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, the National Park Services lost all their funding for some strange reason, and my reservations at all the national parks got canceled.
What?
And yep,
That's a big deal because you have to make them
a year in advance.
Yes. That's
some of them are 6 months, some of them are a year.
yeah.
All right, who's looking at longs right now?
I'm in a
Gerard's in a
long.
long on MNQ right now. I do like what I'm seeing, especially with these orders above up all the way up to 6,300. I'm locked out for the day, so.
All right, I just went long at 62.88.
And you like that 5-minute candle close above the New York VWAP?
Yep. And I'm switching over to the 2-minute to manage it.
So you got in. I have to look at ES because the numbers are so different. 62, 88. And then you switch to the 2-minute.
You got in at 88, Nick?
You got it.
Oh, it looks so different on the 2-minute when you draw it. Wow.
Got my stop loss at 85. I'm just going to sit here and wait for a little bit.
So when you get, this is the question I had. When the price gets to 3 points, you start trailing?
Yep.
But at what, like, do you wait till it hits it and then you trail up to it? Or do you wait till it kind of like
I wait till it
down?
goes over the 3 points, and then I move my stop loss up to where I'll actually move my stop loss 1 point above my entry.
Okay.
And then as it goes up, I just keep moving my stop loss up.
Okay.
I keep an eye on the Bookmap to see where orders are coming in as well.
Right.
Just so that way I have an idea of whether or not it's going to pull back on me.
Mm-hmm.
And then if it pulls back, you're just going to get stopped out at whatever that is, 91, right?
Yeah. So if it starts pulling back hard and I've got more than one mini in, I may close a trade out before it gets to my 3-point stop loss. Don't tell Evan that. He will yell at me.
Because he wants you to hold it for your stop.
Evan doesn't really... Okay, so right now I'm up $100. I'm moving my stop loss up to 92.
Okay.
This is like a master class in scalping, guys.
I know. I like it.
I'm up 150.
Thank you, Nick.
Moving it up to 93.
And boom, taken out.
And I got stopped out.
But
So I
would you
made my
not-
money on that one.
Like, but this is like, if you guys
Look
can see
at
them,
that.
my arms are up in the fucking air because it's like, this is 101. Like, I wonder if Austin stayed in his trade. He's in a short, like something obviously is happening.
Yeah.
Austin
But
might
you
have
see-
cut it because it looked like it was going to be bullish and he was going to hit a stop loss. I think Austin cut the trade.
So for me,
Austin was in a short, and now he
all
cut
right.
like.
So Austin
Yeah.
was short. I mean, great plan being short there. I went long, made $100 per account. I hope he's still in that short right now.
No, I think he closed it because it was getting close to a stop, taking a full stop.
All right. Well, there's always going to be another trade later.
But just
But like
in
we
this-
were talking about, I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, Nick, you go ahead. I'm not. Let me cut you off.
It's like we were talking about the other day. We can be on opposite sides of a trade. I can be long, you can be
Mhm.
short, and we can both make money off it. Just depends on how you're managing it. I just made money off a long. Probably
Yeah.
$100.
I made $56 on that, Nick. So
Christine's trading 5 micros though. You got to put that into context.
Okay.
You're trading half the size as Nick, right? So
yeah. So basically, I win.
You
Yeah.
are a winner, Christine.
I am a winner. Not well. I'm still down for the day because I had some losses, but because we were talking about finding a strategy that fits, that makes you feel the best, like that doesn't allow you to beat yourself up at the end of the day. And I do find when trading the New York VWAP, like the Black Shirt Club does, and holding it for that 1 hour and giving it a 1 hour stop loss. If you don't like on something like this, let's say you were up and you were at 0.7 R to your profit target, you didn't take it, and then you got dumped and stopped out, I would feel like shitty about that. But having been in that trade trailing, I don't feel shitty about that. I'm like, oh, I got whatever 2 points out of that. I feel great about that. So you really have to like be in these situations and then think about how it makes you feel after and like how you want to spend your day. Like, what are you okay with? Are you okay
right.
with being in a trade for 25 minutes, being 3 points to your take profit and then having it slam down because Trump said something? Or would you rather sit there, trail aggressively, and then just know that you're not going to take any losses if something like this happens? You have to like ask yourself these questions.
So
Yeah.
So for that trade, I took what, 2 points off that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I took 2 points off that trade. If I didn't move my stop loss and it went against me and I
Mhm.
lost 3 points, you're talking about feeling shitty about it? Why would you do you win every trade?
No, I'm
Why would you
talking
feel
about,
shitty about that?
you wouldn't, but I'm talking about when you have a strategy that has a much bigger stop loss, like
Well,
more than
just-
3 points.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yes,
So
like
Nick-
a 10-point stop loss.
Keith
Gotcha.
was in the
All right.
Keith was in the same long, and he
Yeah.
took a loss on that
Oh, I'm
Because he-
sorry.
because Keith had I'm pretty sure Keith took a $300 loss on that trade because
That
he
was
was
a
in
quick-
five. He was
yeah.
in 5 micros with a 10-point stop, or like
Right.
that's more than like a 12-point stop.
And that's hard when something like that happens because you're sitting in it for so long. You've invested so much time into it versus having these quicker stops. You're in and you're out. You don't have as much emotional tie to that specific trade. It really is the difference between scalping and not scalping. And you have to decide what kind of like what your mind is better suited for.
So one thing I will add to that, Christine, and I think like I say it all the time, is in this day and age of where we are with politics in the US and tweets and social media, if you go into a trade with a valid thesis, so ES is making higher lows, higher highs, takes the New York VWAP, Keith puts a 12-point stop on below structure, solid setup, and then a tweet or something comes out and you get stopped out, you have to remember this is the era we're living in, and that's why you have a stop. And thank God's Keith's stop was 12 points and not 20 points below, low a day. And so it's because these things we can't control.
No, and it's just
Trump can come out tomorrow and say whatever he wants, or who knows what he said, but it's just like
I can't see anything.
all the. Did Austin get back into the trade? I'm so confused. Or he stayed in the trade?
Yeah, and you pop it one time. I mean, it happens over, like, if you have faith in your system, Keith, over a long period of time, things like this. Trump is crazy. Things like this are going to, like, you know, come out in the wash, whatever that saying is. So don't beat yourself up. You were in a decent, like, your trade was good. It's just a good loss. Just a
like just because
loss.
Trump came out and asked Republican lawmakers if he should fire the Fed chair. Like, you've been talking about firing Jerome Powell for how long now? And you tweet that, and it gives the sellers, the green light to put their foot on the gas. Like, it's just silly.
Yeah.
Like, that's not the first time Trump said he wants to fire Jerome Powell.
No,
he
he
says
said
it every
it like
day, 5 times a day.
Times already.
That's what I mean. Like, good job, Keith. I don't know, Nick, if you can read the comments in the side of the.
No, I can't see your comments.
Oh, so if you click on in StreamYard and that in that page that's open where you're streaming from, on the top right hand side it says comments. If you click on that, you'll see all the comments come up.
I'm not sure I want to see comments.
Yeah, then leave it. It's just one more thing to your add to the page. So.
It's too many. You won't be able to trade and read and talk at the same time.
Baby steps, Nick. Baby steps. We're gonna break you in. We're gonna break you in slowly. So. This is your first time on stream?
It is. I have never been on the YouTubes in my life.
Suck it, Austin. We got Nick first. I hope he's listening.
Austin's gonna be sad. I should go in there and be like, "Hey, you guys want to come trade with us? Got Nick Jocelyn on."
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That would be kind of humorous. Yeah, I just talked to Austin last night on the Discord because Zach asked me to come on stream with him tomorrow. So now Austin told Evan to set up something for me to come on stream during New York session with them.
You're going to be a busy streaming star.
Yeah, I don't need that kind of life.
Yeah.
Okay, what did you want me to look at in these comments?
I was just saying, if you see the comments, if you're wondering what's going on with some of these guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put your questions. If you have any questions for Nick, let's get him up there now that he can read the comments.
Somebody right now is typing, "Why are you such an asshole?" If Lance is in here, that question's coming up.
Lance pops in from time to time, but he's usually on ASFX. So.
Nina, being flat's a position, so not making money is better than losing money. So I think you're in a good spot.
I just like, where is it? All that bullish momentum just got sucked right out of the market.
Well, that's a good question. You see it, Nick? Nina is asking, what were you doing before trading?
I was a human physiologist. My master's is actually in human physiology with a focus in anatomy and biomechanics. And then I did genetics research for a few years.
Cool. I know totally what all that means. You, Randy?
Nope, I'm lost. I'm thinking when you say stuff like that, I picture the Terminator, but I know it's not the same thing. But like when you're talking, I'm like picturing you working at like what was it called? What was the lab called in the Terminator? Where I kind of think of it. But whatever it was, whatever corp, I picture you working there.
Nah, I wore a lab coat for quite a while.
Nice.
I did genetics research and then did genetics research for a large cannabis company.
Cool. So is there something shocking you can tell us with our genetics that most people don't know? Like a tidbit?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
You can smoke your entire life, and if you don't have a genetic predisposition to cancer, you're probably not going to get it.
Oh,
which is not a popular thing to say.
no, but it's so
Smoke
true.
cigarettes, weed, anything?
Anything. You can roll around in asbestos if you want to. If you don't have a genetic predisposition to it, the chances go up, but they're still not high.
Did you ever work on like predisposition? Like how, like if your parents had like addiction issues, like that becomes, now they're saying that's hereditary. No.
I know that is hereditary, and it has a lot to do with brain chemistry, but
not genetics. So
never did. No, actually it does have to do with genetics, because your genetics does determine your brain chemistry or a predisposition to abnormal brain chemistry. Hold on one second.
Okay.
All the orders came off under us. So I saw somebody said that they like longs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of in agreement with them right now. Every order just came off under the current price.
I saw that.
Hold on. I got to mute you guys for a hot minute.
So Nick, now you're up 200, 250 bucks on the day. At what point do you call it?
I'm probably going to call it in about 10, 15 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a place where I don't trade more than 2 hours of the open. That's my goal.
Yeah. I have days when I go past 11 o'clock, but
yeah, we've been we stream like an hour and a half to 2 hours roughly sometimes, just see how the trades go, how the conversation's going. Everybody's having a good time. We'll stay on and stream longer. And
yeah, I'm up a couple $100 per account, I think. So, I mean, now it's just being patient.
How long do you normally trade? Like, how long do you normally sit in front of the computer?
I just asked him.
You did? I missed it. Tell me the answer.
So if I wake up early, I'll do some pre-market trades. So like 7 a.m. to about 11, but I'm not on the computer that whole time. If I'm up at 7, I may take a couple of trades. I close them out before New York open, and then I won't hold a trade into New York. There's too many gap ups, gap downs, ways for me to get screwed out of a lot of money. And then I'll trade until I feel like it.
Okay.
Lunchtime is usually when the volume decreases. So between 11 and 12:30, there's not a whole hell of a lot going on.
Yeah. And you have older kids and younger kids, right?
Yep. Yeah.
And what are your younger ones right now?
5 and 7.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I hear that.
Mm-hmm.
Christine had to go look up your Wikipedia page, Nick. You did some back testing.
Randy is my Wikipedia for you. He just like reiterates all the information you tell him.
Don't take anything I say seriously. Like I said, I'm a dumbass. Don't
What's everybody thinking in the chat? How are we looking? That's okay, Chirag. You're still up on the first 2 trades, are you not?
So I just went long at 62.88, and I'm out of it.
That was quick.
Yep.
I did go long as well, but I'm still in it because I'm not lightning fingers.
Oh, so you closed it at 3 points, or you just pushed your stop up?
No, I just closed it at 2 points.
So you just got that, like legit scalped it. Like
yep.
Just in,
62.88 to 62.90. I pressed the button twice. It was, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds.
Nice.
So you ever have any issues? I guess we've talked about this before. You've only had a few issues where they've asked you if you're high frequency trading and you just said, I just preserve my capital and move my stop up. And If I'm going to trade for seconds or a minute, that's what I'm doing.
Yep, I've gotten a couple of emails, and as soon as I tell them what I'm doing, I don't have any issues with it. All these people bitching about the prop firms and their rules and how they're getting screwed out of money. They don't read their contracts. They don't know what the hell they're doing. And they have a lot of issues with wanting to be right all the time.
Mm.
Yeah, no, I'm one of those people that say, like, you know, at the end of the day, these prop firms are giving us sim capital or whatever you want to do to trade, and you know, they have rules for a reason, right? They're in the business to make money. They're not in the business to give money away.
Yeah.
And
And
I
if you
think,
know,
yeah, if you follow the rules, I don't think there's ever a problem.
yeah, if you follow the rules, you're going to get paid. If you don't follow the rules, honestly, you're still going to get paid. They may bust your chops about it a little bit, but you're going to get paid. Yeah, I always hear people complaining about Apex and Elite Trader Funded and all of those prop firms that have like the discounted accounts. Okay, you paid $16.97 for a 50K account with $3,000 worth of drawdown. So you paid less than $20 for 3K in drawdown. And now you're going to bitch because you can't follow a rule? Shut up. Just shut up. I don't want to hear it.
Shut your mouth.
True. I saw something on Twitter where somebody was complaining about a payout and they never got paid. And they got a rule on top on futures, broke a 10-second rule or something. And then somebody came on right after and said, hey, I had the same thing with top on futures. And as long as you don't do it 50% of your trades are over 10 seconds, they're fine with it. But if more than 50% of your trades are under 10 seconds, that's one of their rules. That's high frequency trading. So that's one of the, you got to make sure half of your trades are over 10 seconds. Like how much more straightforward is that?
So that's why I'm not trading my top one accounts today. Today does not look like a day that I'm going to be in a trade for an extended period of time. So I'm not trading those accounts today.
Right.
Interesting. Very interesting. Good morning, Re-Ups. Good to see you again, buddy. You've been MIA. We were wondering what happened to you.
Oh, well, I've clawed my way back out. Now I'm down $33 on the day, so I don't mind that. Times 3. Always forgot to add that.
So you're down $33 on the day?
Yep, times 3.
$99. Lucky
Yeah.
number.
$99.
I'm down 2,000. I'm down $2,070.
Not bad.
Let me just finish and I'll tell you how much I'm up on the week. And that's what matters.
That's what matters. Sometimes I get like the will to trade just fizzles out after a certain amount. Like technically, if I was going by Nick's rules, which I clearly adopted today, I have one more trade I could take or one more loss, but I just don't have it in me. I'd rather go get a cup of coffee and relax for the rest of the day than try to sit here and try to scrape out a win when I could just walk away with a loss of $99 and come back tomorrow refreshed.
Yeah, I think that's how you got to look at trading.
Yeah.
Did you get into this business to be sitting at a desk all day?
No. That's a great thing about trading is like when, we had Grin who said he was tired and he tilts when he's tired. But the whole point of being able to trade is to say, I don't want to work today and don't work that day. Like that is literally the whole point. So if you don't take time off from trading when you want to, because you think you have to sit at a desk and trade every day, like you're in the wrong. Go just get a 9-to-5 job. It's the same thing. And it's probably less stress at a 9-to-5 job. The whole point of trading is to be able to leave when you want to, take your kids to school when you want to, pick them up when you want to, go for that afternoon bike ride, Netflix and chill for the afternoon if you want to, all those things.
I don't know who said this, but I thought it was brilliant. Somebody said if you want to be guaranteed to make money in the stock market or in futures trading, here's what you do. Listen up. You get a 9-to-5 job, you follow the rules, you show up to work every day, and you stay away from trading and stocks and futures.
And that's how you're guaranteed.
That's how you're guaranteed to make money.
Love it.
If you are tired in the morning and don't feel like trading, don't trade. I just looked up my P&L for the day.
Yep.
So I got 35 accounts. So $225 times 35. I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
I made $8,000.
Not enough. Get back in there, start trading.
Get out of here, Randy. That's enough for all three of us. Thank you very much.
So I'm looking at the Bookmap right now. There's orders above. I could get into a long right now. There's nothing below. It looks pretty good for longs. It actually looks really good for longs. So am I going to be a degenerate gambler and give away the $225 that I just made per account? Or am I going to close up this computer and go have a good day?
I think we know the answer to that, Nick.
Yeah, I'm a cheap bastard. I don't like losing money.
Yeah.
That's good, man. You got to have that.
And if I would have went long there, look what just happened.
There you go.
So
There.
You guys got to see this market.
So I am done for the day.
So Rebecca trades in the Black Shirt Club. Can I put this on my screen?
Oh my God. Can Trump just stop?
Rebecca never takes longs. And look at the long Rebecca just took, guys.
Shut
she just
up.
Probably got stopped out. And she was like, I'm challenging myself. Like, who am I? Watch me take this long. Poor girl.
Oh, man, I hope she got out of that.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Well, I'm out. Yeah, because it probably hit her stop.
Oh, I hope she was moving her stop up with that one. Yeah, every time Trump opens up his copper-colored cock holster, something bad happens.
Oh, my God. Oh, no,
I'm
Keith.
sorry, that was rude.
Keith, that did not happen again. Okay, listen. When you have a day that Trump starts talking like this, assume it's going to happen again. I promise you, because you'll look at it and it looks so similar and it happens again. It happens again. Go back and look on the days that Trump talks. You see this volatility once, assume it's going to happen again. 100%.
You ain't wrong.
Either don't trade or play it uber safe by trailing your stop. Like maybe you're going to miss the big move. Doesn't matter. But damn, he's just so crazy, that man.
So a perfect example of that, there was no orders on the Bookmap.
Right.
And I don't know what Trump just said. Honestly, I don't care at this point. I don't know what he just said. But there were no orders on Bookmap below us.
And what does that normally tell you when you see that?
If there's on a normal day where there's no news, no stupid tweets or whatever the hell he's doing, generally the price is going to move towards the large orders, the large amounts of liquidity. Okay. So if like there's been orders at 6,300 all morning. Actually, these have been on since yesterday. 6,300. But now there's a ton of orders down at 6,230.
Okay.
And those just came on. Generally speaking, it's going to go toward the price is going to move towards liquidity. The more money there is in the market at a certain level, that's where the price is going to go to.
And if you're seeing it blank underneath and you have orders above, for you, that's a direction. That's a bias towards a direction.
But like Randy said earlier, if you got, we're living in 2025 full of social media nonsense and Facebook all-stars and a president who doesn't know how to keep his goddamn yap shut, then trail your stop. Because wicks are, this stupid red candle that just dropped how many points?
Oh my God. I can't.
It's going to happen. And any day that Trump opens up his yap, it's going to happen.
25, well, 26 points right now.
Trump is likely to fire Powell soon. It's hilarious.
What's funny about that is the president of the United States does not have the authority to fire Powell.
Does he mean fire? Like,
well, who knows?
Assassinate fire?
But now hear me out on the flip side.
Powell?
On the flip side of this, he fires Powell, puts someone else in power. They start cutting rates like a madman. And would the market not just rally and go nuts?
For a minute.
You know what I mean? Like, people are upset. Like, you're going to bring the market down because he's going to fire Powell? What is that saying?
So, he'll put somebody in, he'll get another yes man, put them in, and then the market will rally, and then it'll start doing this shit again. It's amazing when you create a problem and then solve the problem that you created, even if you half-ass solve it, people think you're a genius. I can think of a couple other dictators that have done that.
I feel like we've never, like, on this stream, we've never talked politics or anything like that. And I mean, Randy and I are Canadian. We can't even like speak about American politics at all.
We talk about fun stuff. We talk about
so funny. It's hard not to though when you have moves like this in the market. You can't not talk about Trump and what he's saying, because this is directly affects, like, this huge move down that just blew out all of our stops is because Trump is saying that he's going to fire Powell, which he can't even do. So it's just so, like,
and he's been saying it for weeks.
I've gotten guff from people because of my intense hatred for that copper-colored con man. And it's always these finance bros who are like, oh, Trump is great for the economy. Actually study some history and learn something about macroeconomics, and you may change your opinion. You can argue with me all you want to, but facts are facts. And since Reagan, there hasn't been a Republican that's actually been good for the economy.
So do you ever get into politic conversations with Austin?
Oh, no. I'm not a Trumpster. I don't belong to that cult.
Well, I think Austin is jumping ship anyway. Sounds like it's a.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not some hippy dippy liberal piece of shit that doesn't know his ass from his elbow. But I'm also not part of that cult. I'm liberal in a sense where I think that gay people should be allowed to get married and protect their weed farms with guns. Okay? That's about as liberal as I get. If the shit you do in your personal life doesn't affect me, it doesn't affect me.
That feels very balanced, does it not? I mean, you say it in a funny way, but that is a very balanced view of things.
Well, think about it this way. Everybody in America right now is going on about the trans this and the trans athletes, and there are more people with fucking measles in Texas than there are trans athletes. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, guys, now we're getting started. We're getting heated. See, this is why we keep all
measles.
I am an extra angry person, so don't get me started.
You're not angry, Nick. You're hilarious. Look at Will's comment. As an economist, corporate finance major, finance bros idea of a good for the economy as them making money on the longs.
Yeah.
Nailed it, buddy.
There you go.
Nailed it.
There you go. Yeah.
Covered Nick's little face, but I'll take it off. But on a positive note, guys, even though I took 2 losses today, I just wanted to make a point to bring this up. Here's my calendar. Started trading these accounts on Monday. I hit my max profit. I was up 3,500. I had a quiet day yesterday, still up 1,600. And then today I hit my max loss, lost both my trades, locked out of my accounts. I'm down 2K, but I'm still up 3,000 on the week.
Great.
So if I didn't
That's
trade
awesome.
tomorrow and Friday, I'm still up 3 grand on the week.
Yeah.
And this is the power, like how Nick is saying, the power of scaling. This is across 9 accounts. So if I just told myself, hey, I'm feeling sick tomorrow, or I'm not loving the price action, this is really where I'm going to have to learn to just work on my patience. And maybe tomorrow on stream, I won't take a trade. Maybe I won't find something to take a trade. And I got to get to that point. But you can see the fruits of what I'm trying to get at here, right? So I could take another full loss tomorrow and I'd still be up $1 grand on the week.
Yeah, you could actually take the next 2 days off completely and still be up 3 grand for the week. That's
so great. We're having a bit of a competition between Rebecca and Austin and I, and on a race to a payout, and I'm actually going to kibosh that today. Like I'm going to tell them that I'm not going to do it. Like I don't want to do it because it's like today, like I took the trades thinking, and I'm watching Austin. Austin had a short on, almost got stopped out by 2 ticks, and hit full TP on that last Trump tweet.
That's crazy. That's like crazy though.
And Austin even said it was pure luck. He said in his markup this was pure luck. But it's like I don't want to be in a competition where it's like I'm going to put this added pressure on myself.
Yeah.
And before you know it, I'm going to take consecutive max loss days for what? At the end of the day, I want to get the payout. It's going to pay me. It's not going to pay anyone else, right? So that's kind of where I went on a rant with that. But I'm not being negative about it. I just don't want to participate in this wager.
For sure.
So you guys are on your top 1 futures accounts?
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be months before I get a payout from them.
Yeah, because your consistency is just through the roof, right?
It is so bad.
But you know what that means? It means you have a massive fucking balance. That's what that means.
Yeah, but wow. That massive balance doesn't do me a whole hell of a lot of good unless I can pull something out of it.
Well, I still remember my first 150K account. We had a volatile day. I made like $3,000 in one trade and realized that I needed to make 15 grand to take a payout on the account. So I was like, yeah, okay. So then I just started swinging. I started swinging heavy. And what happened? Boom, I lost the account in a week.
But if you think about it, if you would have not swung heavy on those and just traded it like you normally do, 5 weeks later, you'd have been taking a payout.
Yes, and that's what I love about having you on, because you can just tell everyone that it's like, hey, I got these accounts. I might not take a payout on them in 6 months, but from here to 6 months, you're taking payouts from different accounts.
Oh yeah,
and you're just not taking a payout on that account for 6 months.
But when I do, then I do.
So
Look
Nick,
at that, Mars just stepped right back in.
When you can take a payout on the top 1 account, like, do they limit the amount of payout you can take, or can you drain that whole account?
No, they have max.
No idea.
It's a max payout.
Oh yeah, yeah, it is a max payout. Sorry.
You're only gonna, but then he would qualify if he had a massive balance. So say you had 15 grand in the account and it was 9,000 to get to a payout. He would take a payout at 15 grand, so he'd be down to 12. He'd qualify immediately for another payout to take out another 3 grand. Like if he just traded one micro and got his days or whatever the rules were, he would be able to take, because you get 3 payouts max out of an account.
And then they trade you to live.
Yeah, and then they take you to live.
But you don't trade live with anybody yet.
My personal accounts. That's it.
That's it.
Nick probably doesn't want to trade live with anybody.
Not really.
No.
I blow too many accounts.
He's happy with the system he's got going on.
Yeah. So do you just rotate through companies, like through prop firms?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm using like Apex, Take Profit, Tradeify, Top Step, Top One, Blue Sky, Trade Day. A couple other ones.
Okay.
So I'm not taking payouts on every single one of my accounts every however long you need to. Like Apex, it's 8 days.
Yeah.
Take profit, you can take out multiple payouts a day, and that's great. But I'm not taking payouts on a very consistent basis.
Okay.
I'm taking, like, for Apex accounts, I got 20 Apex accounts. I'll take $500 out of 5 accounts every couple of weeks.
Okay.
So from that set, I'm getting, $2,500 every couple of weeks, plus whatever I'm pulling off of the other 7 prop firms that I'm trading with.
Right.
So I'm not concerned about am I going to get a payout on this account? Am I going to get a payout on that account?
Right.
How much money am I going to make this month? The only thing that I'm concerned about is being able to take payouts on a consistent basis, small amounts over at least 5 to 10 accounts.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I need. I'm not greedy. I don't need a whole hell of a lot more than that. If I can manage to do that, I'm good. I can pay my bills.
Great.
Sorry, guys. Miles was going swimming. I just wanted to say bye. I haven't seen him all morning.
Yeah, I'm about ready for my second cup of coffee for the day.
Yeah, I think everybody's good here. We can just call it, I think, right, Nick?
Yeah, I'm done for the day. I'm not doing anything else.
Nick, thank
You're
you for
only on
coming
your
on, man.
second cup of coffee?
Yeah.
Oh, my second pot. What's wrong with you?
That's my problem. I need to drink a lot
How do you
more
do
coffee.
this?
No wonder why your lightning fingers knit.
Wow. 2
awesome.
cups
I
of
love
coffee and you're still I don't know how you do that.
I've only had one. Going first.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm actually more impressed with that than I am anything else. I'd be falling asleep on my laptop right now.
Oh man.
I love it.
Thanks for
love it.
coming on,
yeah.
Nick. I think there's a couple things that I got out today. Definitely the time frames that you're trading on, which was much different than we were. And I love that. And just kind of hearing how you're looking at your bias and basically, you're above VWAP, you're long, you're below VWAP, you're short. And I loved all that. So thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Anytime. Like I said, I'm a simple guy. I like simple. Simple works for me. I'm not trying to light the world on fire. I'm just trying to pay my bills here. So,
well, I think it's good reminders that we could all really look to scale prop firms. I mean, it is a game. We all know this. So let's start gaming the game, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me on, guys. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
and,
come again for sure. It's great.
I'll try and be nicer next time to our commander-in-chief.
Your commander-in-chief. Christine and I are Canadian.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You guys are Canadians.
Dave's Canadian. I know there's Nina's in Rwanda, so there's not a ton of Americans in the chat. There's a few.
All right, so I may have found my place.
This is what do you call it? Not NATO. What would you call us? The
Switzerland?
WTO or UNICEF? Not UNICEF. Why can't I think of what is it where all the countries sit on that thing? UN.
The MLF.
Oh
no, this is the UN of trading.
I'll send it to you.
Well, enjoy your day, Nick. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Everybody in the chat.
You.
Thanks for being here, guys.
Thanks, guys. I do appreciate it. You all have a good one.
You too.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, Nick. I'll see you guys later. See everyone tomorrow.